And if this is your first wake-up call to this sort of like circus of the thing, then welcome to the fight world and get along for the ride. What's up, you guys? I'm just going to talk to you real quick, not going to try to take a lot of your time, about a question that a bunch of people are asking me, and it's how I feel about Mayweather versus Logan Paul. I am discussing this tonight with you over an Imperial IPA. Ooh, that is a hazy juice bomb. This is by a brewery called Adroit Theory, and they are out of Virginia, I believe. The Death of Civilization. Look at that awesome can art. But they are a metal brewery in Virginia, so if you ever get a chance, go visit them. Heavy metal and microbrews are two of the best things on earth. And I'm not here trying to argue my point of view or convince you of anything, but my opinion is I don't really give a crap. It's always been this way. I know there's this line of thought that, like, it's a circus, he doesn't belong in there, whatever. But the fact of the matter is, fight sport, combat sport, since the beginning of time, fight sport has been this way. Here's the bottom dollar, if you will. The difference between amateur and pro is money. Amateur is purely like sport. Nobody's getting paid. It's just who's the best against who's the best. But when you turn pro, the thing that sets you apart is how much money you can bring. And that's just a fact, whether you like it or not. And I know there's people that think like it should be the pure sport of it all. But that's just not how it is. You know, there's a lot of fighters that are kickboxers that wish that their opponent would just stand and fight them, but that would be a stupid reason to not train wrestling. So when you get to a pro, having equity outside of your ring work is just as important as the skills you learn in the ring. You can hate it, you can love it. If you argue that, you're gonna get passed up by someone who's better at it. And that's just the way it is. You know, coming from an amateur wrestling family and background, I didn't particularly enjoy training boxing when I first started. Over time, I learned to love it, and that could happen as well. But it would have been dumb of me to just say I didn't like it and complain that people wanted to punch me. That's stupid. All I'm trying to say is professional wrestling, boxing, these things and the history of combat sport, mixed martial arts, they all prove that it has always been this way. And if this is your first wake-up call to this sort of like circus of the thing, then welcome to the fight world and get along for the ride. Enjoy it for what it is. It's entertainment. But until the next time, guys, I hope you don't care. I'm gonna be throwing some of these like this out there instead of doing like one 20-minute long Q&A every now and then. If you guys have a question or something, I'll do a video and kind of like explain myself a little better. So write it in the comments if you have something you want to ask me or you want my opinion on or technique advice or whatever. I'll try to do the best I can to do one of these every once in a while when I get a wild beer in my mouth.